So this was a bit of an interesting one. This isn't something you can do on Menti, unfortunately, but everyone looking at this, I'd implore you to look at that graph on the right and go, right, can you see any special cause variation that we would call it, assignable cause or natural cause as well? Because effectively what this is, it's a water quality monitoring agency. And anyone who knows me knows I'm an avid fly fisher, so it's quite an important thing actually. And all they're actually assessing is levels of oxygen in the water in some rivers, and that oxygen is really important for the actual life of that river, not only the fish that's in it, but the plants and the surrounding area. And so usually the higher the oxygen, the better that ecosystem is, and I can tell you the better the trout are when you catch them. So this data is quite simply a level of oxygen in the water over time. Now, anyone could look at that and potentially see some patterns, but if we quite simply turn that into a control chart, now a lot of people might have actually been looking at some of these high points here and going, oh, they're unusual. And actually, they're not the ones that we need to be looking at. So this is actually saying, well, those high points, they're actually within levels of parameters that could be expected. That's quite natural. However, what it did potentially flag was these couple of shifts here, which are rules that are in both Western Electric and Nelson rules. And what they'd actually found was that there was an invasive plant species that had started to grow, and that started covering a lot of the river. And that plant in itself actually blocked a lot of the sunlight and started reducing the photosynthesis of the plants, hence reducing the amount of oxygen. So by being able to see this early, you're able to react to it early.